welcome to today's craft. I know you guys have been extremely good listeners, so we wanted to do something a bit more practical, something to get your fingers busy, and also because we want there to be a physical takeaway, because you guys might have received something maybe internally, but now there's something for you to look at. So, what do we need for today? We have some coloring pencils. You can grab one from your school bag, get it out of your pencil case. You also need a pair of scissors, just so that you can cut your paper into a perfect square. That's what we want. And also, of course, you do need paper itself. So maybe you're thinking, I don't have any paper. Well, you can grab some paper from a newspaper. You can go steal a book from your own room, okay? And our first craft that we have, because we have two for you, not one, but two, our first craft is God goggles. Everyone say God goggles.
God goggles.
Yes, Adriana's very enthusiastic. Oh, I forgot to mention who I am. So you guys meet Adriana in e-groups. I'm Helen and I'm taking today's craft. So, as you can see here, Adriana has done a brilliant job of making it look colorful. She made joy goggles, because today we talked about how we need to have God's sight. And Adriana said that her goggles that she's going to have is joy, to overcome any obstacle that comes her way. So for preschoolers, you guys can get started on that. Grab your crayons, grab your coloring pencils, and start going away with that. Okay, and our second craft is our Masu box. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but Masu box. Okay, so Adriana, my friend, is going to help me make this box, okay? But we need really good listening ears for this one, because if you miss one step, oh, you might not make a box. You might be making a plane. You never know. Okay, so everyone turn your listening ears on. Okay, and once you guys have you've got your coloring pencils, your scissors, your paper, give me a thumbs up. Cool, looks like everyone is ready. Okay, so like I said, it has to be a square paper. That's why we needed the scissors, because if it's not a square paper, we're not going to get this beautiful box here. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do with this is we want to fold it in half on both sides, okay? So we're going to fold that in half. Adriana, are you following along well?
Yep.
Okay, make sure it's accurate. It needs to be perfect squares. Okay, so we got the first fold, and then we're going to do it the other way. And what you're going to have now is you're going to have 4 boxes. Everyone show me 4 fingers. That's what we need. We need 4 boxes. Okay, now we have a center point here, and what we want to do is we want to bring all these little corners here into the center. Okay, so we're bringing them all to the center, like this. So we're doing that for each corner. Adriana's pretty fast at this one. If you guys want, you guys can add some music in the background. Okay. You might do a better job than me. Okay. So now what it looks like is each corner has made it into the center. So we're going to do some more folding in half from both edges. So this top, this bottom, they're both going to come into the center. So I'll show you guys what that looks like shortly. Awesome, so that's the first one in the center. We're going to do the other side as well. Cool. So they're both in the center now. Now it's not going to stay there, we're actually going to unwrap this. Because what we're doing is we're making creases so we can make the final product. So here it is again. So we're going to do that again. We might have some flaps here, but we're going to do it again on the other side. So we're going to flip it, and then we're going to bring it to the middle on the other edges. Okay, once you guys have done that, everyone put your hands on your heads. Also, I will give you guys some time because that was a lot to get through. Oh, Adriana's super ready. So that means we have to move on to our next step. So we're actually going to open it up. You'll see that there are so many different folds here. Okay, so we're going to bring this out, 2 little flaps, like a little bird. Okay, now that that's out, you can see that we created a crease over here. So we're actually going to bring that to the center. So it looks like this. Okay. And we're going to do that with the other side. So then I can't tell what this shape is. How many sides is that? Is it a hexagon? It's an interesting hexagon. That's what it looks like. Okay, again, it's not gonna stay there. So we're actually gonna open this up because what the center part is this is the base for the square. Oh, yes, that is it. And we're on our final step. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, our final step, it's a little bit tricky. You might have to be very specific with how you bring those folds in, but you will see some more creases on the corner. So we have here maybe a dinosaur's mouth, or my version of it. And what we want to do is we want to bring these extra corners on the side in. I'll just do an example to show you guys. So I've brought some of those creases in. You might be thinking, I can't see it. Well, that's why we made the creases before, so it's easier for you. And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna tuck it in, just like my shirt is today, it's tucked in. I definitely feel like Adriana has a better one than me. That's okay, you guys can trial and error with this. So once you've folded over, this is the other half of the square. So we only have one more side to do. So we're going to bring that in again, pinch the sides, like so. And we're actually going to do the same thing, so we're going to tuck it in. And what we end up with is a box. Adriana, how are we going?
Struggling a bit, but getting there.
That's okay. That's how some of us might feel doing this. Well, Adriana's just finishing up. Why did we make a box today? Well, maybe you can put some jewelry in it, but there's something else. Not Adriana, she is a great speaker, but Michelle spoke about having a full and overflowing spirit. Not F-O-O-L, but F-U-L-L. And so, some of the things that we can be filled with or full with is God things. So maybe what you can do throughout the week is you can maybe write some things on a piece of paper, maybe you can draw some pictures and put in this box things that are God things. So not things that we think are good, God things. So maybe that is, can you give me one, Adriana?
Prayer.
Prayer, that's a great one. Or you can do good people, you can write faith, joy, all that sorts of things. And after that, well, you can always pray after, but that's the end of the craft. I'm sure you guys have done a great job, so give yourselves a big pat on the back. Awesome, we'll see you guys next time.